Hi, Karen Hadler here from karenhadler.com. Welcome to this month's Global Stampin' Video Hop. So exciting, we've got clean and simple for you. Now, it's definitely an art to create clean and simple cards. I know I really struggled with doing this, but once you get the hang of it, it actually does create beautiful cards, and I know I always see them and admire them, but it's just getting used to leaving all that empty white space and things in the cards, but they truly are quite stunning. So let's flick over to the desktop and I'll make one and give you some other examples. So let's find the right camera. There we go, desktop. I'm sure you don't want to see that wire sticking out there. Okay, so let's start off. I'm going to use this stamp set here. Now this at the moment is in the celebration catalogue, so only till the end of September, 30th of September, and it is free with $110 New Zealand dollars purchase. So much you can do with this. I'm just going to give you one example today for the clean and simple card, but there's so much more that you can do with this. Okay, so I've got my thick Whisper White card base, which is 26.8 and 10.5 wide centimeters, and I'm just going to use, even though clean and simple basically should be on the card front, that's one thing that I tend to hesitate to do because I'm not the perfect stamper and will make mistakes, and then I just find if I've got my sheet to stamp on, if I make a mistake I can turn it over, or I can just get another small piece rather than a whole new cardstock. So that's just me. I know some people can do it once and absolutely fine, but sometimes I do make mistakes. Well, quite a few times really. Okay, so I'm going to pop that onto my foam mat because it is a photopolymer stamp, the textures and frames. And I'm just going to use this sort of rectangle blob. It's not really a blob, but just got texture on it. And I'm going to use grey granite. Okay, and I'm just going to stamp it up, but I don't want it dark. And so I'm going to stamp it off once. And then I'm just going to pop it here. There we go. And then I'm going to grab this flower. So I'm going to use, as you can see, this has got no sentiments or anything like that. So I am going to use another set with sentiments, etc. But also I'm going to use the flowers down here, which are really cute. Okay, so to get some colour for this, which is a great tip also, obviously I want the flower to be pink and the stem to be green, so I'm going to use my Stampin' Whites, which are just pens filled with the same ink as your ink pads, and I'm going to add some colour. So this is Pear Pizzazz, no, I think it's Old Olive actually, yes, Old Olive. Haven't used that for a while actually, Old Olive. And I have got the new polished pink, which I really like. And let's just cover that. Now a hint once you've done this, because it does take, it's not as quick obviously as just putting it into a stamp pad. A really good thing to do is huff on it. So excuse me while I huff on it. And then I'm just going to, not you, I am going to just pop that there. And there is a smaller one in this set as well. So exactly the same thing. So add the green, add the pink, polished pink. Go. And I'm going to pop this one off to about there, I think. There we go. And then a sentiment. And I have got from that set, from the Lovely You set, I have got Just Because. Now, another thing, of course, is stamping straight onto your paper. You want to make sure that this stamp is actually straight, which it is reasonably straight, because once you've stamped it, of course, that's it. Now, I will stand up for this. I do find that helps. And when have that straight as well. And Just Because. Perfect. And I will add a couple of gems, just because I do like my gems, and I think you can never go wrong with a couple of gems, can you? Okay, so let's pop that one there, and I'm going to pop that one there. Now always remember that you're trying to make a little bit of a triangle. So here we go. Now let's pop this on. That's all I'm going to do with that. Absolutely all I'm going to do. And I have got my card base here, and I'm going to glue that onto there. So it is very quick if you're wanting something quick and super easy, but still absolutely striking. As I say, whoops, I just spilled a bit of glue there, but be careful of that. As I say, it was a hard concept initially to actually leave all this space. Always felt I had to fill it in, but I really do like the effect. Okay, let me just stamp. I will just do this flower again on the inside, just adding with my Stampin' Right and the polished pink. There we go. Just a puff. And I'll just take that down to there. There we go. Simple flower on the inside, and that is done. That is complete, just as quick as that. Let me show you a couple of others that I've done as well. This is all squared away stamp set and dies. I've just cut that out of that layer, put a little bit of DSP underneath and pop that on top. So that's very effective. And then for this one, it's a Christmas one, and I have used the gorgeous little penguin set with the hill there and the penguin, the black and white penguin, and just done the Merry Christmas in red. Still a lot of white space and very simple, just stamping. And lastly, just more of a extension of this one. I've actually added a mat on this. Couldn't resist. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of a step up. If you wanted it not to be quite as simple, then this is a great thing to do. Just add, excuse me, add a little mat. And it just still is exactly the same, but you've just really stepped it up by adding that little mat. So there are some very clean and simple cards which I think are absolutely stunning. Make sure that you click on the next person in the comments, the next person in the hop, and please do leave a comment and like and subscribe to my channel. Take care. Thanks so much. Bye.